To increase your attractiveness to women, you need to master a wide variety of skills and activities, while at the same time avoiding making any mistakes. When you have anything that is considered to be game in the dating scene, this is frequently a lot easier to do. The ability to effectively chat to captivate and entice women should not be confused with playing Call of Duty or Fortnite game. Therefore, if you believe that it is possible, game, or if it is something that you feel would be a great addition to your collection of weapons, I'm going to show you how to have fun with ladies in today's video and give you some pointers on how to do it. Once you have mastered the art of having game, you will notice a significant uptick in your success rate when it comes to the process of developing attraction. And even if you believe that you already know the game down pat, there is still a great deal more for you to learn. Now that we've established that, let's talk about some of the most significant and key methods in which a man might generate attraction with women. Number 1. Evaluate how much you believe in yourself. If you want to be successful with women, the first thing you need to do is work on your confidence. Only then will you be able to play the game. It is never appealing to come across as impolite, and women are not likely to respond well to a man who is overconfident. You, on the other hand, do not have to be like any of them in order to believe that you are wonderful. In point of fact, the vast majority of people who consider themselves to be confident are, in reality, some of the most modest people you will ever encounter. Working on one's own internal belief systems as one matures is essential to the development of a sense of self-assurance. We tend to let go of a little bit of our self-assurance, which can lead to feelings of insecurity, such as the belief that everyone around us is superior in some manner. Therefore, in order to believe that you are wonderful, you will need to build up your self-confidence by beginning with less significant accomplishments. Create mini-goals for yourself to accomplish during the day. After that, you will give yourself a mental pat on the back for having completed them. After some time has passed, you will look back on your life and remark to yourself, "Wow, look at everything incredible that I've done. I definitely live up to my reputation." Additionally, the kinds of objectives that you establish for yourself are a very crucial factor to consider. Having a goal of just waking up and getting out of bed each morning is not sufficient motivation on its own. On the other hand, a significant achievement is reaching the point where one can get out of bed and go to the gym 5 times a week before heading to work. You might also make professional objectives for yourself, such as completing all of your assignments before the due date. Last but not least, when it comes to dating, you should create some objectives for yourself, such as, "I will go on 5 dates this month," and then work toward achieving those goals. Once you truly think that you are making the most of your life, you will eventually come to the realization that you are a remarkable person. Number 2. Get over your anxiety over being turned down. Every one of us dreads hearing the words, "no," as well as the disappointment that comes along with not receiving what we want. You may truly let yourself down and prevent yourself from attempting to reach your full potential if you are paralyzed by the dread of being rejected. If you want to have game with women, you need to get over this anxiety. Else, you will never have a chance to develop up any kind of relationship with them. Because you won't be able to stop thinking about what you'll do if she rejects you. Begin to contemplate the situation, but what if she agrees? The more you practice reframing your ideas in this manner over time, the more your brain will be rewired, and you will find that you naturally tend to think about the positives rather than the negatives. Your performance won't noticeably increase overnight, but with time, it should become more enjoyable. Number 3. Overcome your limiting beliefs. Another thing that all of us, at some point or another, deal with is overcoming our limiting beliefs. You will only believe that certain things are feasible if you hold on to limiting ideas. For instance, you may think that there is no way that you will ever be able to win the heart of a lady who you have a crush on at work. You have it in your head that it's impossible, despite the fact that she may be won over by your charm with little effort at all. When we give in to these limiting thoughts, we prevent ourselves from going for what it is that we desire, which is the adversary of having game. If you put in the effort to convince yourself that the impossible is nothing, you will find yourself with lots of dating opportunities. Number 4. Improve your ability to communicate with others. When you have game, like I indicated at the beginning of the movie, it's easy to succeed in everything you do. This translates to the fact that you need to make conversation with a lady appear natural and effortless on your part. If you are forced to endure extended periods of quiet, you can break the monotony by developing strong communication skills. Or if you are having trouble thinking of anything intriguing to say, then it is not going to go well for you in the end. You want there to be a smooth transition from one topic to the next. You may practice on your friends or co-workers by just having casual conversations with them. They won't be aware that you are even training in front of them at all. After that, the next step is to go on a few dates so that you can test it out in real life. Just keep in mind that there is no substitute for experience. Number 5. Make it clear that you are someone of great importance. Perhaps the female with whom you are attempting to have a friendly game is a friend. Because of this, it is the ideal chance for you to demonstrate to her how precious you are. Therefore, doing this with the help of other people is recommended. You may just provide your buddy sage advice or assist them with a project they are working on. And by doing these seemingly insignificant things to demonstrate how much value you give to the lives of other people, you will in turn demonstrate to her how much she needs you, which will lift your game to a higher level. Number 6. Be sure to keep your own projects going. You can't rely just on dating if you want to be attractive to other people. You really must lead a life of your own. This suggests that you have a wonderful circle of friends, a pastime, a passion, or an interest of some kind, and a profession that you take pleasure in. These items will make your life a lot more interesting and full of wonderful experiences. You will have such a singular concentration on your own life, that when you meet a female, you may say to yourself, I like her, but you won't push too hard to acquire her since you are busy, and that this is going to make the girl like you even more without you putting in any more effort to win her attention. You're in a position where you can only benefit from the fact that she wants to go on a date with you. Number 7. Use eye contact. Eye contact is essential if you are in the same room with a lady and you are attempting to develop traction with her. When she is speaking to you, make sure you look her in the eyes. Eye contact may be made from across the bar, or you can just look back as you move away from her while maintaining eye contact. Contact is such a strong weapon, and if you truly want to step up your game, I highly advocate making use of it. It will give the impression that you are more self-assured than you actually are, and she will understand immediately that you are interested in her. Number 8. Control your nerves. Okay, so it's true that all of us experience anxiety, and this is more true when we are among people that we find attractive. Feel that as it may, if you desire game, you may nonetheless allow yourself to be anxious. You just need to acquire the skills necessary to master your worry and put it under control. If you make it very evident that you are shaking on the inside, you are not going to depict the most compelling version of yourself, therefore try your best to conceal this fact. Which is something that you, as a matter of course, do not want to do. Therefore, you need to ignore your worry and concentrate on being the greatest version of yourself so that you can demonstrate all the wonderful qualities that you possess to her. And after some time spent talking, you will find that you are able to calm down on your own accord anyhow. Number 9. Make an effort to listen. You'll need to get her talking. On the other hand, if your anxiety get the better of you, it may be tempting to put yourself in cruise control and continue babbling with plenty of. However, this does not provide the opportunity for the woman to talk about herself and tell you about herself, which is an extremely vital part of the interaction. In order to keep the discussion moving in a natural direction, you should try to engage her in conversation by first posing questions and then pausing to enable her to respond. You will have the appearance of having completed this task a million times before, which is something that will amaze any female. Making a woman feel anything is essential to having any kind of success with them. In order for her to have faith in you and recognize that your interest is genuine. In the alternative, if you do everything that I discussed in this video and you still manage to make her feel uneasy in some way, then you have succeeded. It's possible that she'll view you as a player, and we all know how women feel about men who play games. Number 10. Show proper deference at all times. Think of a well-known person who is also known for having game. They most likely also have the characteristics of a gentleman, such as being extremely courteous, respectful, and self-assured. All of the characteristics that define a man of integrity. Therefore, in order to get game, you need to be like them and do things for women that might look creepy, such as pulling a chair out for a lady or taking her coat. On the other hand, they distinguish you from all of the other men who are interested in taking her out on a date. Do not discount the power of the seemingly insignificant gestures of courtesy that you can make to increase your success with women.
Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And do share with your friends so we may continue to create them. To see more videos like this, subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Additionally, make sure to check out our other videos. Thank you for watching.